Bobcats will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Oregon State Beavers offense will have the first possession of the game. And as we look out on the field, here comes the man who makes it all go, and that's this quarterback.
Yeah, and he's big time. That's why he's up for all these awards. He's known. Everybody knows exactly what he brings to the table. He can run it. He can throw it. They're expecting a big day from this young fellow.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers or big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down. And the Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires it incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 28. The give to the back. And he's brought down after a nice game.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
And how about setting the tone right there? Like, you're going to cover this guy coming across the field, get it to him early on the first drive, let him know this playmaker is going to be touching the ball early and often, and he picks up the big game.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers! Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So it's an 80-yard drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
Oregon State 7, Texas State 0.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Texas State Bobcats offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
Might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
They try to pop a run on the draw. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Unloads to the wideout. Plus, the defense is wide open. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. He's looking to throw it. Coming after him. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they got on 2nd and 14. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Texas State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
First down here for the offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Wide out in motion. With jet sweep pass. Looking for room at the 40. Got a lot of running room. At the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Oregon State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Texas State, 7.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all this stupid.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. So they'll try to get it going in the right direction this time. 2nd and long from the 19. Gives it to the back on the draw. Quick with the spin move. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Jackson will throw. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. The Bobcats line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Got it behind the line. It's Logan. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Snap it to the back. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season, not even in the top 50. But you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So we'll see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. The Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. The give to the running back from the shotgun. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraph.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Beavers!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out, because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Jackson gonna throw it. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move, he fires. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Quarterback checking off. Takes the handoff. It's Logan. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Quick pass on the fly motion. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. They'll go with a direct snap. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. The Beavers will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Jackson will throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Movement here from the tight end. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Motion from the offense. Give to the running back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes it on the run. He's got it at the 20. Touchdown, Bobcats. And once he got loose, it was all over. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to him. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down. It's a 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Setting up the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a 1st down, and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Fires downfield. Got a man in the middle. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it first and goal from the 10. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The play action fake. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
And a golden opportunity slips away from the defense there. That's one he'd love to have back. He knows he should have come away with the interception there in the red zone.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Reddick. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Jackson gonna throw it. He's right on target. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And the Bobcats will line it up on 1st and 10. He's gonna pass. With the catch, it's Jenkins. Oh, they knock it free. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up?
You had to wonder about this guy's confidence coming into this one. He put it on the ground in their last game. They lost. You had to hear about it all week long in the media, and now he's just put it on the ground again.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Now on the option. Now the toss. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
It's the MO of this offense. They really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. And the Beavers want to crank the tempo. He wants to throw here on second down. And that ball is picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
Here's the handoff. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out in the end zone. He'll take the safety. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. Looking for a block. It's Card. He's finally dragged down, but what a return as he takes it out to the 46.
Offense will take over 1st and 10.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he grabs it at the 15. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. And it's picked off at the goal line. And he will be run out of bounds on the return, so the damage is limited as we wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat San Marcos when that town is buzzing as it is today. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Bobcat Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Beavers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Grabbed on the outside, it's the Sparks. And he unleashed the RPMs. And this sophomore has an arm. The Bobcats with the 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half, being down. I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. And the Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. And the returner will be brought down. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
And, guys, this is a great time to take a shot if you want on 2nd and short. A design run for the quarterback. The Beavers get enough for the 1st down. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll leave it with him. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Running back searching for a hole. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
On third down, he drops to throw. He'll pull it down. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Field goal is good. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. LSU is currently ahead in this one in Death Valley, but it's been a close one so far. They're up by 7 over Kentucky. We prompt. Posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. They'll ride the hot hand. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Caught behind the line. It's Jenkins. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. Dialing up a second down pass play. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Touchdown, Texas State. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down to the 29. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful. He's off to the races. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets him up, makes the big play out to the left.
He's up to 86 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Fast motion from the offense. They're getting this guy lathered up. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Beavers! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Looking to move it through the air. He's open on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. He wants to throw. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Bobcats will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He gets a block, and the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Line gets set, 1st down. Gets it out fast. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throwing his wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game, they pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. From the gun, wants to pass. On target to the left. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a 1st down at the 12. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Beavers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Direct snap. Touchdown, Oregon State! And the beatdown has ensued. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the 1st play. You need to be successful and productive on that 1st play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Complete to the left. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Bobcats. Made the grab and finished the deal.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored another outstanding.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. They got the touchdown. PAT was blocked, and now they'll kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Hand off from the shotgun. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
On the ground, it's Logan. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Give him 96 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. Can anyone? Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Beavers! And the pummeling has started. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory. And he puts through the extra point. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And the returner will be dragged down. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Comes out throwing on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sparks. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play. Something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
Finds his target down the middle. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Quickly complete. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas State.
Nice pitch, nice catch, and listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to, and this offense is struggling, and you're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. Offense getting set for first down. He'll start this drive firing. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. After the incompletion, it's second down. Jackson will throw. Fires to the wideout. Got a wide open receiver. The expressway is wide open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. You still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Few anxious moments there, but the Hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
The Beavers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State.
And this offense continuing to put on points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game. But the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
With the catch, it's Reddick. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Throw is incomplete. It leads to second down.
And now on second down for this offense. Jackson gonna throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Bobcats want to pick up the tempo. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure.
Incomplete. It leads to second down.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw on second down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's looking to throw. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
You got to be impressed by how you've seen this offense finish in this football game. They've been scoring points in the fourth quarter, just got a touchdown on their last drive, and there they rip off a big run. They are not letting off.
Oh, look out! And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Open space at the 25. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout for instinct.
Nothing like stomping a guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try to tack on 3 more. Between the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and